Hold up by myself, yeah, still tipping over phones like an
Texas line right here for sure.
Hold up by
Gotta get you ready for Texas.
Yeah. Oh no! My lighter!
Oh yeah, that's what you definitely gotta put me on some Texas music.
Oh, you want to know the
This is Texas floor here.
I done came down through phones on an Uber. Made my screens hanging, harder than Mr. Cooper. Candy paint, clean slab, bringing out them boppers. Man, what's the deal? I got a new bag like Papa. Riding through my city, got the chop on my blades. Slapped out late, yeah, I'm cruising like I'm 8. Boy steady mopping, dog, man, I thought you been new. I don't want no beef, homie, you would think I'm Hindu. Man, hold up, attracted to the game like Mads. Boy, switch the channels, still blowing on that gas. Banging third platoon, but I'm skating on my new glass. Internet gangsters only hard in the gulag. Man, what's the deal? Pop my trunk and you doomed. Drove my slab on vacation, sipping with the lampoons. In case you ain't know, my double cup, my holy grail. Ain't said you gon'
Man, I ain't even finna bullshit with these folks, man. I done finally sat down. Shit. We gonna rock and roll for real this time, man, after the wardrobe changes and I forgot my drink, I forgot this, forgot that. I'm in my groove now. But after the long day I had, oh my goodness, y'all don't understand, y'all don't understand, y'all don't understand. I just want to say thank you, because after this day, oh my God, y'all really don't understand how long I've been waiting to say, man, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Locally Famous Podcast, man. Thank you, thank you. I'm your boy, Jacolby Conway, the mayor, the Gargoyle King, Mr. Add Spice to your life, the professor. And most of all, I'm a black man and my life matters. You dig what I'm saying, man? And here we are, man. Like I was saying, bro, like I had one long day. Like, I don't even want to get into the full details of how long this day was or everything that went on. But what I will say, at the end of this day, before we start this podcast, listen, y'all don't understand how truly blessed some of us really are. You dig what I'm saying? How truly blessed some of y'all really are. You dig what I'm saying? Mike Epps got a joke, man. And he say, man, one day God gonna come down and say, everybody throw your problems on the ground, right? And everybody gonna throw their problems on the ground. And he gonna say, all right, now pick them up. And somebody somewhere gonna pick up your problems. And you gonna be upset. Cause you gonna have to pick up somebody else's problems. And for whoever it is out there who thinking about, man, I don't know how I'm gonna make it. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this one. And here I am again. Here we go again. Listen, it happens to me often. You know, God, here I am again. But listen, man, you got this, dog. Like, for real. Like, it's no way, legally, I really can't tell y'all about a lot of this, you know what I'm saying? But but y'all blessed, dog. We blessed, man. We blessed, for real. For real. But I done got that out the way, man. Like I said, I had a day. I'm here doing my favorite thing to do, man. And let's talk to y'all and let's bring y'all all kinds of people. That's to bring y'all all kinds of dope shit, all kinds of things that's going on out here in these Norfolk streets, in these Houston streets, in these Wisconsin streets, in these New Mexico streets, wherever. You see it. It's the globe. You did. But it's just dope. Like I say, to bring y'all dope people, dope individuals, dope groups, dope rappers, all kind of things to come y'all way, man. And I know y'all look forward to seeing who gonna come through whatever week, you know what I'm saying, regardless of my rants that y'all love. But y'all love to see who comes through, man. And this week I got somebody special, man. Destiny. Talk to these folks, man. Let these folks know about the whole movement, man. First of all, welcome
Thank
to
you.
the Locally Famous Podcast, man. For sure. But like I said before, let these folks know who you are, what you got going on, man. This is the place to do it. Like I told you earlier, this is the platform to get it out there to tell these folks, man, what you got going on. So for them out there who don't know who you are, man, let them know.
So my name's Destiny. I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia. I'm 26 years old. I'm a freelance author. I have 2 books. I'm also an entrepreneur. I have an online business where I sell my books. I also have a clothing line that I sell on my online website as well. I buy and resell clothes, so I sell drip. And I just started a published consultant service. So that's just what I'm doing as far as, my brand, my business. The movement is really self-care. Like my books are based on self-care. My clothes are inspired by my name. So my name's Destiny, and the name of my brand is Destiny. So it's a pretty broad meaning. It has a lot of different meanings. So yeah, that's a little spill about me.
For sure. So you say you big on self-care. What are some? Give these folks some advice. So what do you think? I'll say top 4. What do you think the 4 most important things that people the 4 most important things that people need to put in their pocket about self-care that'll keep them going like day to day?
Take care of your health. That's mentally, physically, spiritually, health. Find some time to like be alone with yourself. Come back to yourself. Like always come back to yourself. Like have that time where you can just sit in your own solitude, in your own peace. Yeah, in your own quietness and reset. I definitely recommend that. I also recommend getting out and being active. Just even if you go out to take a walk, because I feel like a lot of times, people get stuck and because they're not getting out and being active and doing things. So I feel like that a lot of times that can make you depressed if you sit in the house and stuff all the time. But so I recommend being active. That's the 3rd one. And then for the 4th one, I recommend definitely, and this is the most important, I should have said this first, definitely your relationship with God. Like keep a relationship, a great bond with God, because God is going to get you through every situation. God is never going to let you fail. So just always know that.
He not, man.
Always know that no matter what. Like
he not gonna let you
you.
feel.
You feel me? Like God got you.
It's crazy that you say that, man. And I brought it up earlier how blessed we are, man. Like God not gonna let you fail, man. It's gonna feel like you gonna fail. I promise you. It's gonna feel like it's the worst that you done ever, you know what I'm saying, the worst thing you done ever been through, man. But keep God first. Keep God first, and I know, I know it's tough. I know it's people out there probably saying, "Oh man, God don't think about me," and God don't. But nah, man, He do. And really, it ain't up to God for God to think about you, man. It's for you to think about God. You know what I'm saying? God don't need that recognition. He know He got enough people. Plenty of people out here gonna let God know who God is, but God want to know how you feel. It's a relationship, you know what I'm saying, with you. And I know it's tough that everybody, I say it all the time, everybody not gonna go to church. They not. You know what I'm saying? People done had they experiences, they moments, why they not gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Me, personally, I love church. I just love the whole concept of it. And you know what I'm saying, that my relationship with God, but I'll take it. I'll go to bring it to y'all, you know what I'm saying, and in the ways that I can bring it, man. So putting God first, taking care of your health mentally, physically, emotionally, you know what I'm saying, be to your, you know what I'm saying? Take that time to reset and get back to yourself. Be to yourself. You did what I'm saying? And what was the other one?
And be active.
Be active. See, that's
be active. Whether
that's the
that
one
be
I need
working
to hear.
out or, you know, just hanging out, whatever. Like, just get out.
That's why I ain't remember that one, because I am not active at all. Like,
even like us doing this, like this
taking
is
a
being
walk.
active.
Oh, this is active?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is being
bet.
active. Yeah. This is being active. This is productive action too. Like,
Destiny, let me tell you something. It don't matter. It don't matter what else you say for the rest of this podcast episode. You are more than welcome to come here anytime, because it's been for you. Man, you gotta work out, bro. You gotta go to the gym. You gotta stop. Man, I ain't going. I ain't going. I'm telling y'all that now. I'm not going. But it ain't just.
Yeah, that's not the only.
And then that already, it's the worst time to start going to the gym anyway. They got girls all on TikTok and, oh, he's a creep. He was looking at me. I ain't, nope.
No, it's
I ain't got
hot.
time.
Work out outside for all that.
Work out at home.
I really like working out. I prefer working out outside. Like, I used to jog. I haven't really been into it like much lately, but I used to jog around the neighborhood. Like, I just love being outside. And I don't know, it's more comfortable working out outside to me.
Yeah.
Like,
it's the natural air. I get. I don't know. I don't do it. I ain't even, like I said, I ain't gonna even sit here and try to bullshit y'all now. I don't know. I don't. But nah, I like being outside. Now, don't get me wrong, man. I definitely go and chill outside. I like nature. And I've recently just tapped in to nature, man. I like going sit at the beach, going to the lake, being around trees and stuff. It's still one of my goals, man, to make it back to Denver when it ain't cold. Like, I want to go out there. I'll be active there. I ain't finna go hiking or nothing, but I'll walk around the city and see what they got to offer, if you know what I mean. Oh, man, but this is dope, man. I definitely like how you put it all together with you was looking at all the locally famous stuff around here. And obviously, you see the logo is my face. It's my brand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And for you to name your brand after yourself, talk to these folks about, you know what I'm saying, about branding yourself. We are walking billboards of other people. Why not be walking billboards of ourselves?
Right. I think building a brand around yourself it's kind of hard, because sometimes people might see that you the face of the brand and not support you just because of that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, I mean, but nevertheless, I say that I get a lot of support, you know, but it's mainly from people I don't know outside of family. So I think that it's tough, but it's got its ups and its downs. But it's the uphill journey of it that just kind of makes it like worth it. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty easy to build a brand like based around yourself. For sure,
definitely, man. So which one was first? Don't stick your hand in the candle, Jacolby.
The first one was the purple one.
Oh, damn. Don't stick it. No. All right, so tell me confirmation, affirmation, and small quotes for healing. So tell me about this while I look through.
So that book, like I was telling you before we started recording, I got laid off from my job that I was selling cars in 2020. I got laid off in March. I started writing that book the beginning of March. I got laid off the end of March. Just ironically, didn't have no idea I was about to be laid off or anything. I just was writing to myself. It was kind of personal.
What year was it?
2020.
Oh, ain't nobody had. Well, ain't nobody had no idea.
Yeah,
everybody got laid off in March that year.
It was just ironic that I started writing like that. It was so ironic. But I finished in June, published it in June of 2020. So basically, the book is about like a depressing time in my life, like just some hardships that I went through, me facing them, and then just some of the things that I learned on my healing journey. So in the book I talk about healing with the 4 P's. That's my concept. So the first P is patterns, because in order to heal, we have to change the way we do things. And I found myself, I've changed a lot of the things that I was doing. Like, that's why I'm really big on self-care, because that was really what brought me, like, going inside and doing the internal work is really what saved me, you know, like, so I talk about, you know, changing my patterns. I changed, like, my eating habits, thinking habits, you know, the whole spill. So the second P is patience, because when we're changing, we got to be patient with ourselves. That was one of my biggest things. That's one of the most important things, really, because it's an everyday thing. Like, it's an everyday, it's a constant everyday battle, like, against yourself. I don't want to say battle, like, to say, like, it's like a struggle, but it's an everyday thing. It's a constant thing. You have to be consistently conscious about your decisions and all that stuff. So, patience. My third P was peace, because along that journey, I was able to, through my patience, find peace, a sense of peace. And all 3 of those P's put me on my journey to my purpose, which has continued to change. But my purpose, I feel like, is to write, inspire others. I love to write, so I know that's my purpose. Like, I feel like when I write, I feel like I'm in my element. Like, it makes me feel like, you know, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I know that's, you know, this is what the Most High called me to do. Write, inspire others, kind of teach through my experience of what I learned, and, you know, just be the best that I can be, and encourage others to be the best that they can be. Like, no matter what gets in your way, no matter what you stumble across, just keep going. Like we were just saying, God never gonna let you fall, never let you fail. You just, you know what I'm saying? Even if you fall, you feel like you feel, get up, brush yourself off, because it's just a little stumble. You feel me? It's just a little glimpse in time. You know? And on the other side of that, like, that derived, like I was saying, my first book derived from me being in the most vulnerable state in my life, like going through depression. But on the other side of that, all of this came, like, now I'm a 2 times author, clothing line owner, online business owner, and I'm still growing and building off of that. So
right.
That just goes
Pushin
to show.
P.
Yeah, that just goes to show, like, God really do move mountains, and, you know, just never give up on God, because God ain't gonna give up on you. So.
Not at all. Not at all. Where was it? I just seen it. Man, purpose. Like, as you talk about purpose, I was just reading. Where did it go? I just had it. Fat finger boy. Oh, there you go. Man, I'm going to read this. We all want purpose. Unknowingly, in our desire to want, we create the possibility to have. To want a purpose means you have one. We must be willing to explore on our journey of life what our purpose is. Some people need to search for it, while others are born walking in it. It sometimes has a funny way of hiding from you until you are ready to receive it. Almost inevitably, you use it to help yourself and others. Your purpose in life usually comes naturally to you. Some call this the gift or your superpower. Understanding your purpose sometimes requires experimenting with your creative abilities. Listen, man. It don't get... You got to experiment. Like, I can't... Can I do this?
Yeah.
All right.
You can do this.
You gotta, like, you gotta experiment, man. I like, my uncle, he got this saying, and of course I've heard other people say it though, but he uses it a lot. Jack of all trades, master of none. And sometimes that's okay that you don't master everything that you try, but the ability of trying some shit is figuring out what you can and cannot do. You dig what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff out here that I've tried and I know I can't do it. I don't have no issue saying, nah, bro, I don't do that. I can't do that. I can't do it. But the stuff that I can do, I know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm finna do this to the best of my abilities. You dig what I'm saying? And it's because your purpose. You know what I'm saying? I talk to y'all all the time. And I talk to you about your gifts, and I talk to you about the things that God has put on you, and what God has put in you is for you, and for you to use it in your own way. You dig what I'm saying? However, those gifts come way beyond, or they come after you figure out your purpose. You dig what I'm saying? You know, though, they go hand in hand together.
That's important right there.
But
that's the key factor.
You dig what I'm saying? They come after you figure out your purpose. And it is and like you say, get active. Yeah, I don't work out, but I ain't no fucking couch potato. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to get out and figure out what you can and, once again, cannot do. That way you'll be able to boom. The Super Bowl just passed, man, and Jalen Hurts, unfortunately, they lost. But bro had a quote, and he said, "Before y'all had an opinion, I had a purpose." So it don't matter. It don't matter who out there, what they got to say, how they gonna say it, who they gonna say it to. Your purpose is gonna get you there, dog. It's gonna get you there. But it's up to you to carry it.
Yep.
It's up to you to take it there. Your purpose gonna open the door for you, but it's up to you to walk through it. Then you can use your gifts to continue, man.
Yep, and that's facts.
I don't know, man.
Experimenting, I think, like on my healing journey, I say be active because one of the biggest things, like I feel like I was depressed a lot because I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting in the house. I didn't want to do anything, and I know it's easy to get into that space where you feel stuck. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You literally just feel stuck, like disabled, stuck, like so. But I found myself getting to know myself creatively during those moments, though, like just out of the pure want to just get out of that space. I was trying everything. I tried YouTube. I built my own website. I was just doing everything like during that time to just kind of. I started selling cars. I don't know nothing about cars, like, but it was something new. It was something I jumped out there and did. I was like, selling cars? Yeah, I think I could do that. Like, I'll do that. I never sold cars a day in my life. Like, it was just those things though, like all of those different things that made me like, okay. that was leading me to my purpose the whole time. I just didn't know, but that's what I say. Yeah,
those gifts, man. Those gifts. You didn't know you needed to sell cars. You know what I'm saying? But it's you can think about where those cars got you. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying?
That job,
literally, like those cars. Get it? Yeah. Where the cars got you.
I got my first car there. No cap.
But see, it's just those moments where we don't even realize, like, and it feels like all hell is breaking loose in those moments. Yep. And you're being rebuilt. You're being rebuilt. And in those moments and in those times, you are making the connections that need to be made and piecing it all together. And when the blessing comes, and you sit back, you like, wow. My thing is, wow, God, you got me again. This what you doing? This how we doing this? Once I start piecing stuff, putting things all kind of ways together, man, it's just amazing. It's just amazing, and I know y'all out there. Oh, I ain't come here to listen to God. Well, y'all know me.
Listening to it today.
Y'all know me. Y'all know me, man. Y'all know me, and I give it to you. I give it to you because I Destiny. I do tell these people, you know what I'm saying? It's because it's 2023. You gotta,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Can't be too preachy, but
whoever, no, hell no, I'm gonna be preachy. But
yeah, me too. I'm just saying, but I mean, I guess
on the shirt. Hell no,
I'm gonna be preachy, but.
Hell no. Heaven, yes. But no, I just like to tell them, man, when I say God, that's who I call him. But
Mm-hmm.
whatever higher power you believe in, just insert the name.
Yep.
He can't be replaced. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, I believe they all sit around, you know, it's Buddha be over here and Confucius be over here and well, God and Allah and Jesus, they be over here. It's the round table. Because you know, everybody, if you break down every religion, you know what I'm saying, they all pretty much tell the same stories. They pretty much give the same proverbs about prosperity and your faith and how to, you know, be clean in your marriage and be clean in your life and be, you know, just, you know, everybody, you know, they got the Quran and they got the Bible and they got the Torah and all that. So, you know, it's whoever it is you pray to. I call him God, you know what I'm saying, but
I call it Most High God because I grew up, like, my dad's side of the family was Christian, my mom's side of the family, my mom grew up with a Muslim dad, so, but her mother was Christian also, but she grew up with that Muslim influence in her life, so we grew up, like, she always told us to say Most High God, because like you said, there's different gods. I don't know if people believe that there's, you know, different gods, or if it's all just the one God, or if it all means the same thing, because you hear some people say that, you know, you worshiping a different God if you're not this religion, you know what I'm saying, but I think that ultimately, like you said, it's the same. I think so too, but I think that
I believe it's one.
The one Most High. That's why. That's why I say Most High God. Like,
but I believe it's different. It's different gods. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like,
I think it's either God or like the negative entity, the devil.
Because that's why the Ten Commandments say, "Thou shalt not put no other god before me."
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, they are here. You know, can't take that away. You know, they're here. Whether they be man-made, you know, but there's one higher power.
Right. And I think you said, like, that's God. All the religions is ultimately aiming towards the same goal. Even, you know, I believe Buddhists, they pray to Buddha, who is connected to God. You know what I'm saying? And wouldn't Buddha be like, well, I really don't know.
Buddha would be like the vice president.
Buddha be like Jesus, right? Because that's what I compare a religion like. They have like a Messiah.
I wouldn't say Jesus. I wouldn't say Buddha all the way up there like that. But he.
I'm saying, but from their point of view, from the people that have that.
From faith. Their point of view, Buddha will be like God, brother. Like Jesus is his nephew, still God. So like Buddha, they believe that Buddha is connected like directly to God. You see what I'm saying? We believe Jesus is created by God,
right?
And is God as one man coming to earth, walking around. But they believe like Buddha is God, brother. Like they connected some type of like, that's my little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stop. Nah.
The views and opinions of me. I'm responsible for y'all. That's just how I be looking at stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Buddha is God, brother.
Not his kinfolk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They partners. They related. I ain't gonna take it away from them. But Buddha was created. You know what I'm saying? Like, however, you know, but that man who created Buddha was created by somebody, something, some being. So you know, I believe in evolution. I believe in the world, the Pangea, and
you believe in reincarnation.
Do I believe in reincarnation? Yes, I believe in all that. However, all of this is created by God. Something. I believe the atom that the Earth came from, that became this solar system and all that. I believe it. I believe it happened. The science behind it, I believe it. Yeah, the Big Bang Theory, which is a great show, by the way. But I believe that all of that happened.
Yeah.
But something had to create it.
Something made it happen.
Something.
Yeah.
However, if it poofed out of thin air, something made that happen.
Yeah, right. It had to have.
Had to.
And I think a lot of times, what makes me stay away from religion, because I don't have a religion. What makes me stay away from it is that sometimes they try to I ain't gonna say they, like I'm talking about somebody, but I'm just gonna say,
no, you say they.
Sometimes
Them
people try to disregard the science of it, and write it off as like some type of weird,
like it just happened,
like hocus pocus. Like, no, this is science. Like you can't deny science.
Like white folks trying to, oh shit.
You can't deny science.
Like they trying to deny slavery in school. You can't do it. You can't teach American history
without that part.
Right.
You can't leave that part out.
But back to the science part. I'll go on that rant later. But yeah, you can't. It's like even
like
learning
energy, vibrations, all of that stuff is real. Like you learn that in science class.
You learn it.
Everything, solids, liquids, and gas has a vibration.
Yeah. And
all of them vibrate at a different frequency. So it's either you vibrating like a gas, it's vibrating at a high frequency because the balls. I mean, it's air. So a solid is vibrating, is barely vibrating, so it's at a low frequency, and then a liquid is vibrating like a medium frequency. And literally everything has energy and is vibrating like that. So when you hear somebody say your vibe, like it's literally talking about your vibe. They're literally talking about your vibration. So
you ain't finna get on here and start talking like Stormy Daniels. I ain't got no food.
Who's Stormy?
And you ain't finna tell me I got no low vibrational ass plate. Nope. I already said I don't work out.
I ain't gonna say everything I eat is high vibrational either.
You ain't see that?
No, I heard
video
of it.
That lady was like, "Get all that food off your plate. You look like a."
I seen Carisha say it. That's the only person I seen say it. I seen
You look like a fucking peasant. If somebody came and seen your plate and looked at my plate, who would they think was wrong?
I seen Carisha react that. That's what we presented.
Lady, what the fuck?
What?
If you don't get your hand on my plate,
nah,
we finna have a fight. I don't care how you finna feel some vibrations, all right. But no, man. But yeah, like I definitely get what you mean though. With you are not a tree. You can be moved. That's right. Oh man. But yeah though, the vibes, man. I didn't definitely feel vibes from people, man. And it's even with the podcast and people come through here. Like I was telling you earlier, man, I've been doing this for 3 years. Well, going on 3 years now, y'all. But so that means it's umpteen, I don't know, amount of numbers of people who have been through here time and time again, man. And you definitely gotta have your shit together. You definitely gotta have your vibe right. You know what I mean? It's because it's I let strangers in my crib in and out. You know what I'm saying? But
set the vibe,
got to set the vibe with the. You know what I'm saying? I told these folks the other day I don't burn sage because the shit stink. But they're all I got down there.
You ever try Palo Santo?
I want to.
It's way better smell.
I want to. I need to go buy some. Every time I think about going to grab it, I don't know what happens. But or I'll be out and I don't think about it. But no, I want to. I'm gonna go get some. Well, I'm going to Houston this weekend. But when I come back, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some for sure. So let's jump into the second book. Confirmation, affirmation, and small quotes for success. So you didn't heal. And you moved on to your success. Talk to me.
So during my healing journey, I mean, after I came out with my healing book, of course my journey to success began. That was at that time I came out with my clothing line as well, and I had already built my website, so I just kind of started switching gears on my website and putting my stuff up there. So, and everybody's sense of success is different, right? But I talk about in that book the internal work that it took to get me to this point. Because I feel like a lot of times success is associated with external things and just things that we can hold, but it's really the internal work and the building, the character building that ultimately gets you that success, that material success. So I just talk about the character building, things that I learned, things that I still practice, daily, you know, my success journey. I talk about, you know, the success that I've had since my first book. And now, you know, I started off selling my first book, like, in front of stores. I'll be at the outlet, at the outlet mall, like, anywhere where I can go, and it's traffic. I'll go there, sell my books. I'll do pop-up shops, everything like that. Now, I'm on a little mini tour, so I'm traveling now. Right now, my goal is to kind of cover every city in Virginia, so that's why I'm headed up. I've been out 3 times so far, but I'm on a little mini tour, just kind of like, I'm getting up and doing it by myself. I don't have a team. I don't really have, you know, anybody backing it, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm a freelancer. And yeah, I'm just, really the goal is to grow online and just kind of be online based. So I do a lot of the footwork because I like the footwork. I like the actual interaction with people, the networking, the connection, and everything. But I do want to be strictly online based, so that's what I'm gearing towards. And this is a 7-book series, so I'm gonna just drop a little tea. Nobody know this yet.
Exclusive.
A locally famous podcast is gonna be the first. Y'all gonna be the first to know it. My second book is gonna be. My third book is gonna be Confirmation, Affirmation, and Small Quotes for Love. So y'all stay tuned for that. That's gonna be different. Like, I feel like when you hear the title of my book, that's why I say you can't judge a book by its cover. But when you hear the title, you might think one thing, but when you read it, you might have a different outlook on you know what I'm actually talking about in the book. Because you might hear love and be like, oh, what, like, you know, like, she trying to manifest love, or nah, it's really not a manifest thing. Like, I talk about things from experience. I like to talk about, you know, what I learned. I like to think I'm a teacher. You know, everybody's a teacher.
We all are.
Yeah, everybody's a teacher in their own way.
Yeah,
and you know that fulfills me when I learn something. I want to share it. So that's just, you know, pretty much my style in writing for now. I do want to kind of do some other type of style of writing, like some fiction maybe, some fiction. It's like some, or some like biographies.
Did you like writing in school?
Yeah, I always loved writing. And you know what? Writing was always my gift. I just didn't know. My mom used to always tell me, like, you write really, really good. Like, and I always used to type just nonstop about anything.
I remember
when I first got
hate writing.
When I first got on a desktop, only thing I would go up there and do is type. And like in school, I loved writing. Like, I just always loved writing, but it never was something I planned on making like an actual, like, this is my thing. This is what I'm gonna do. Like, now I'm serious.
Gift. It had to develop. It's crazy, like, the things that we go through in life, like you were saying, that experience. You know what I'm saying? You probably like to write, but you never really wrote anything because you didn't have anything to write about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you had to go through those experiences of you had to go through 7 books worth of shit to be like, man, I gotta tell somebody about this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get these words out. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm to my 7 books. This is 3 years. So just imagine the kind of things I go through to talk about. But it's just, like I was saying, man, those gifts, man, they take time to develop. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a photo. You know what I mean? Like, these days, with this, we could take a picture, boom, there it is, right there. You know what I'm saying? You was telling me earlier, I took about 10 pictures already. You know what I'm saying? Or these even with these cameras, you know what I'm saying? They're digital. You know what I'm saying? And I can take a picture, boom, take the memory card out, throw it in this computer, there you go, boom. You know what I mean? But an actual photograph, you know what I'm saying, that's actually shot on some film takes time to develop. You know what I'm saying? And the craziest part about that development process is that the photographer, they have to take that photo and go in a dark room. It has to be. That's deep. Yeah, it has to be to be removed, and like you said earlier, to go and be alone, be by yourself, and reset. It has to be removed away from everything. You know what I'm saying? All distractions, positive and negative.
Woo.
Y'all do know it's a negative. It's a negative part of the photo. You dig what I'm saying? All things have to go through. You have to go through all of those moments. You have to be removed from all distractions, positive and negative. You dig what I'm saying? To be able to develop and become who you really are and who you really supposed to be. Because once that photo is developed, it's stamped.
Yep.
You cannot take it off the paper. You cannot put that film back in the camera. You dig what I'm saying? With these digital images, I can take this memory card, like I was saying earlier, take it out, put it in here. The picture is there, but I can also go right back on there and delete it.
Yep.
And put it right back in that camera and redo it all over again. But with some real ass film, you cannot put that film back in that camera, man. So once you get your purpose and you find that photo that you're supposed to be, man, let it take the time to develop, and then you can go and remember back in the day when old folk used to take out their wallet and all the pictures and shit fell out.
Yep.
They was proud to show,
Yep.
hey, this is what I'm responsible for.
Yep.
This is what I worked hard for. Build your photo album, dog.
And like to feed off what you said, let your purpose develop. Let it develop. Because I don't care what you go through, you gonna know what's your purpose, because you ain't gonna let nothing stop you. Nothing. You can go through the worst. I mean, because I ain't gonna say this ain't been a perfect journey. Like, I don't want y'all to hear self-care and think it's been a perfect journey. It hasn't been rocky along the way. Like, it has. I've still faced stuff every day. This is an everyday thing.
And self-care journey is one of the worst journeys you can go through. Nobody's gonna treat you as worse as you yourself.
Yeah. You won't critique. Nobody critique you worse than you critique yourself. And I think
I wish somebody would say a self-care journey was easy. You don't know yourself then.
Man, well, you don't know what's your purpose. Let it develop. And you don't know what's your purpose because you're not going to quit. Like, no matter what you face, what kind of adversity you face, what hardships you face, you are going to still chase it. You're going to go after it. Like, and that's a part of letting your purpose develop. You know, give it time to develop so you know to lock in with it. And so you know that that's really, you know, you gonna ride for it. Like, you know that's really what you're going to do.
You going to know.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to know. Regardless of your whatever education you got, regardless, and that's the beauty of 2023. This new, all these producers that they got out here on TikTok, all these choreographers they got out here making all these dancers go crazy, man. That's the beauty of it, man. Even me with the podcast, you know what I'm saying? You with the clothing line, you in the books and all kind of stuff. Our previous generations, they didn't have that opportunity. They didn't have those abilities to be able to just mass produce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's a wonderful, we in a wonderful generation, man. We in a wonderful time. You know? We definitely are, man. We gotta keep this shit going.
I agree.
Definitely gotta keep it going, man, because like I say, they trying to I'm back. They trying to write us off. You dig what I'm saying? They trying to take us out the damn history books. They're trying to not teach it in school. They're trying to not, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand how. But
how you gonna skip that?
D.L. Hughley said the other day, shout out to my guy, the only reason someone would try to remove history is because they're gonna try to repeat it.
Oof.
Now let's think about this for a second, right? We're here now, right? And we out of school already. You dig what I'm saying? And if they take it out the books, say they take it out the books for this 12 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then the next 12 years, they take it out the books. And in the next 12 years, they take it out the books.
We ain't gonna be here.
We ain't gonna be here no more.
To tell them,
to say
what happened.
Otherwise.
Yeah.
That's...
Once they do that for about 5 generations, it's just basically like slavery again. To wipe everything, to wipe the slate clean. And
wipe it away. Because America been around a long time. The Europeans and the British been around a long time. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the Negro has only been alive for what? About 600 years now. Mm-hmm. I'll say about 6. We've been saying. I swear we've been saying 400 years for goddamn all my life.
Years.
Right? Goddamn. I feel like how many years?
No cap, like
ain't no 100. But
no cap, like
it's we don't. We just 400 years we've been here.
All right, like
but
way past 400 years.
Way past, man. But like I say, the Negro has only been here. You know what I'm saying? And not to take away from the Africans and all that other stuff I told y'all the other day. The Negro was created here in America. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? This is who I'm talking about, my niggas.
Yeah, he's on my niggas.
I'm not African. I don't know. Well, I mean, I know, but
yeah. We indigenous to the land.
Yeah. Like at this point.
No, we indigenous. Like we was already here. Like before the Europeans came here.
This is true.
Discovered the land. We had already left Africa and went and was discovering everything already.
This is true.
Like
this is very true. Shout out to some of my favorite guys in history, the Moors.
Yeah, the Moors.
Shout out to them, man.
Moors,
Shout out. Shakespeare wrote about them more. Mm-hmm. If y'all go and read Othello,
this is our land.
He that, yeah. And if you don't want to read, Blair Underwood was in the movie. He was Othello as well.
Othello?
Yeah. Othello was that guy.
Wait, what's the name of the movie?
Othello. Yeah, it's a Shakespeare play, about a Moor who came into the white kingdom, and of course they was jealous, and you know how they get down. You know. But I'm just saying it happens, and you see how that happened, and then slavery, and then it's just so, man. As long as you're here, as long as you can, man, just keep continuing to tell the story, man, and continue to create more and more and more and more and more stories, man. All this content that's able to be created these days, whether it be books, whether it be music, whether it be podcasts, whether it be TikToks, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook posts, videos, whatever it is that you do, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing it. Because we this is our time to have that stamp on history to be like, nah, that ain't what went down.
Mm-hmm. You know what? If they take it out the history book, what are they going to replace it with?
That's a good question. I always ask that. How are you going to teach? How are you going to tell the story?
So are you going to teach us Black history?
How are you going to tell the story? I don't know how you could tell the story of America without talking about slavery. You can't. I mean, you can.
Unless you go back deeper and talk about what happened before that.
Even Destiny. Even still, you think about this, right? Mm-hmm. So, all right, Christopher Columbus. Let's tell the story how they tell it, right? Mm-hmm. Christopher Columbus, they come and they discover 1492, right? Mm-hmm. We never really hear about anything between 1492 and 1619, mm-hmm. right?
You don't hear nothing about that.
When
they skipped that,
they was up the street, mm-hmm. Jamestown, right? The front door of America, as I like to call it, mm-hmm. right?
Yep.
Then we don't hear anything from 1619. Mm-hmm. I mean, from 16. No, that was 1610. with Jamestown. And then 1619 is when the slave ships showed up. So we don't hear about anything between then and then, right? Come on, y'all. Is
what was going on?
What was going on and how? What happened?
That's
Because
probably,
I always
that's them erasing some time.
I always sit and think, like, at what point did and shout out to the movie. What's that movie? The Woman King. They showed some parts of it, you know.
Yeah,
and of
yeah.
course,
That was a really good
you know, of course, there's somebody out there saying, "Oh, well, Africans sold them into slavery." I understand that. I get that, but it wasn't
they didn't know the type of slavery we was in, though.
right.
They didn't know
That wasn't the deal that was
the
made.
deal. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, by the time they got over here, we can't send no messages. They already rolling the next batch in here.
Yeah. My mom always says that.
And
I was about to say no. I'll just to chip in and say something. My mom always says that if you go to Africa, people in Africa don't even know that story. They don't even know the slavery. They don't know what happened here. Like,
yeah,
they don't even know it.
Yeah. And I always tell people they knew where to go shopping at. They knew.
Oh yeah, they knew.
They knew. But I always like to wonder, like, at what point did the whole world decide to have a meeting and say, you know what? Them the ones we ain't gonna fuck with.
Right.
Out of all the wars that have went on, Julius Caesar and the Greeks, freaking Genghis Khan and all of them. What else? The Ming Dynasty. What is the Yan Dynasty. Goddamn, the American Revolution. No, they was there.
Was the Holocaust before slavery?
Yes. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
No. All this was no.
That was after.
Slavery was. It was in the midst. It was. Yeah. No, because the Holocaust was in the 1900s. I believe the Holocaust was in the 1900s. Don't let me get on here. Because you know how they get. Are you trying to compare the Holocaust? No, I'm not. Because it don't compare.
No.
We won.
Don't even go there.
We won. I don't care.
Don't even go there.
Y'all. We won because y'all get reparations for it, and we don't. So we still in the struggle. Ours is still going on. So I mean,
yeah, ours it seemed like it forever. Goddamn.
Hell yeah. The Holocaust was 1941 to 1945. So slavery was over with.
Why is the 1900s?
1865.
Not seem that long ago. It seems like yesterday.
Shit.
It's 2000 right now. Like
2023. But yeah, see, even that we got, man. I need my charger. That's why I ain't looking right there, y'all. 1941 and 1945. Now, 1619 to 1865 is a lot longer than 1941 to 1945. You dig what I'm saying? I understand y'all. They went through what they went through, and it's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing, man.
At least y'all,
but it don't compare.
Yeah,
it doesn't. It doesn't. And I didn't mean to even get on that part of it. But
I ain't gonna go there.
They'll be done took my damn show off.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna say that.
I ain't fucking with them people, man.
Keep it clean.
But like I said, man, but back to Sally Ann and Billy Bob now. How can they tell a story without saying what went down? You know what I'm saying? How can you tell the story of the Civil War?
You're gonna have to rewrite
without explaining why.
So what y'all gonna start from?
These
Obama?
people fought.
Yeah, they gonna start from Obama. That's gonna be our new textbooks. That's what's gonna happen. Cause y'all gonna have to start with a more. Y'all can't tell that story no more. That whole story gotta go.
You gonna have to explain where we came from. You're gonna have to say who we are.
Yeah, but they don't say who we are in history.
Cause here's the thing, though. They could take us out the books. Well, never mind.
They don't gotta tell us who we are.
I was about to say something, and it's gonna get dark, y'all. I was about to say we not dying, but shit, look what they got going with the police, man. Mm-hmm. They trying it. Mm-hmm. They're definitely trying it. They're trying it.
Yep.
And that's why I get on here so much and preach about finding your purpose and doing what you can do to keep us, you know what I'm saying, to keep us here, to keep our stamp. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we go and we look at old documentaries and we look at old news interviews and things of that nature, man. Mm-hmm. And I'm just glad that I have the opportunity to leave my stamp, you know what I'm saying, for when my kids grow up and be like, nah, my dad talked about this and did that and whoop the whoop the whoop, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I love just sitting up watching podcasts and listening to podcasts and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn about what nobody bring to the table. Yeah. Or who could you date somebody who go to work 9 to 5? I don't give a damn. I don't care about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the to be able to bring all y'all stories out here, you know what I'm saying, to say what you got going on and to get your you know what I'm saying, your opinions out about it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I love. Like I said earlier, man. So it's just whoever you are, whatever you got going on, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, man. Just continue to do what you got going on. To do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And if you nervous about whatever it is you got going on, you ain't gonna know if they fuck with you until you give them something to fuck with, baby.
Yeah. You gotta be nervous. You gotta go through them nervous moments. I get nervous all the time, but I just work through it because it's like, okay, I'm nervous. All right, get over it. Like, at the end of the day, if you do it, the nervousness will go away after a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
It go away.
Because when I started this shit 3 years ago, I definitely was nervous.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, when I first start, I'm nervous sometimes. But then once I get into the groove, like, I'm good. Like, and the more and more I do podcasts, right? Because I remember I was telling you, like, I've done a few. Mm-hmm. They're all different. Like, and like you were just saying, like, your style of doing the podcast is so different. Like, and it's cool. It's welcome. I don't like a lot of chaos, man. I don't like a lot of shit going on. I don't. No, just like your style, like just your whole style is different. Like so like the last podcast I did, for example, like his cafe is based around cafes, so he go to like different cafes. You know, every podcast is different. Like yours give a different feel. Like and it's like thank you. Like you said, you don't judge what nobody brings to the table. I can feel that. Like when we're talking, our conversation it kind of flows. It's kind of like not like you're talking at me, because you can notice that sometimes with you do podcasts with people. Oh, yeah. They're talking at you or they're talking like combative to like what you're saying, but it's not. They're not intentionally doing it, like, you know what I'm saying. But it's like they kind of. That's why I want to go on a podcast like that. I want to go on one where they be like, yeah. If I go on the first, I want to go on one of them, man. Yeah. Just like shut up. I wouldn't say that, but I would just still be, you know what I'm saying? I would still be me. Like, of course they know how I, feel about all that, man. Like who like you, dating your lane, love who love, you know what I'm saying? If you into tricking, then find you somebody who's selling it. You know what I'm saying? If you into selling it, find you somebody who's tricking it. If you into taking somebody out, if you a girl and you in the be 50-50, be 50-50. Find a dude who want to be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Go from there. You know, if you want to all your bills paid, find somebody who gonna pay all your bills. Man. Everybody out here complaining about. It's somebody for everybody. Yeah. I don't even get into all them conversations. Like, I ain't finna, man, please. No. I'm finna love who love me and move on, man. Facts.
But nah, man, Destiny, I definitely appreciate you for coming through and rocking with us, man. Let these folks know where they can find all the books, where they can find this drip, where they can find you. What you next? You said you on tour. So what's the next tour dates if you got them? Just let us know.
So my next stop is Maryland. I'll be there Friday. I'll probably be there around noonish. I'm popping up. So my thing is I like to go to barbershops. So I pop up to like barbershops and I present my stuff. So any local barbershops in Maryland, be on the lookout for me. My name's Destiny. And I'll be out there on tour with my books. So yeah, might have a camera person with me. That's something I'm looking to do. You know, this is only my 4th stop, so might have a camera person with me. But y'all can find me on Instagram at 20K, the number 20, the letter K, Destro, Destro. That's my main account. From there, you'll find my business page. It's High Proxy, HIGH __ PROXY. And then you also find my website. So from my website, you can get my book. Either one of my books, you can get my sweatsuits and t-shirts. But I have some custom stuff that you can DM to order on Instagram. That's it. And I'm also on Amazon. Yeah. And shout out to the Herbal Wellness Market and Conscious Planet. Y'all can also go there and get either one of my books as well. One's located, the Herbal Wellness Market is located in Chesapeake. Conscious Planet is located in Norfolk. So if you near either one of those bookstores, check me out in there as well. Yeah, that's it.
For sure, man. For sure, definitely. So before I get you out of here, man, we get made it to my favorite part of the podcast, man. And that's the moment with the professor, man. And in the moment with the professor, you can do one of two things. And that's either give these folks some motivation before you get out of here, or you can answer a random question, man. So which one you want to do? Motivation right there. You got the cheat code.
I think I want to do the random question. I think that
the rando. All right, bet. Yeah. Let me see what we got. All right. You design clothes. Mm-hmm. What time period in Black history had the best drip?
Ooh. What time period in Black history had the best drip? I'm definitely gonna go with the 90s. Like, just as far as I know, as far back as I know, fashion and hip hop to go. Mm-hmm. The 90s was some of the best times for the drip, for sure, definitely. For the drip, the music, just the whole 90s era, which is a dope era for style, I think. Definitely.
Right. For sure. I go with the 90s. I'm gonna go with the like that Harlem Renaissance, like the 1920s. Mm-hmm. When they go out with the suits on and the fedoras and the hair was fried and all that. That's
like
swag.
You know what?
Swag.
The 70s was
70s was hard too.
The 70s was lit. The fros and the platform shoes. Yeah. With the bell bottoms.
The 60s was hard too, low key.
Fool, I don't
when
know
they
about
was
the
when they had got right out of the perms and all that.
Yeah.
But it just was like everything was just like pro black. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. Yeah. This.
Like Malcolm X when he finally stopped perming his hair. That moment.
Yeah. That moment. But man, appreciate you, man. Like I said before, man, definitely, man. Y'all go check out High Proxy. Mm-hmm. Destiny, man. Make sure y'all go get the books. Make sure y'all go get the drip, man. It's out here, man. So
one more thing before we tune out.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off.
You good?
I've just recently also started a publishing consulting service. So if you or anybody that you know is interested in getting their book published, getting their book out there. You wrote a book, you got your manuscript, but you don't know where to start. Hit me up. You can hit me up on my Instagram that I gave y'all, or kind of want to leave my number, but I don't want to say it up here, so I shouldn't do that.
Get
Just
her in
DM
the
me, email.
Y'all know what to do.
Email me, highprox.com@yahoo.com. All right, so if y'all go to my Instagram, y'all be able to find all that information. But hit me up. Definitely get connected with me on that. That's a new venture that I just started. So, yes, that's the last thing.
For sure, man. And y'all know who I am, man. Jacolby Conway, the mayor, the Gargoyle King, Mr. Add Spice to Your Life, the professor. And most of all, man, I'm a black man and my life matters, you dig? And this has been, this always will be, the Locally Famous Podcast, man. Like I always say, wherever you at, whatever you got going on, man, make sure you take the time to find a mirror, find a selfie, or take out the camera on your phone and say, hey, you, be great today. I love y'all. We out of here.
Another chain, but the arm spent on these VS's got me in that complex page.